Bill Nye says, "The planet's on effing fire, and we need to grow the F up."
Here's a summary of the article.
Bill Nye deviated from his kid-friendly science guy persona on Sunday night to help John Oliver talk about the severity of climate change. Nye proved he's not always the mild-mannered nerd millennials grew up with when he joined Oliver during his episode detailing carbon pricing and the Green New Deal. But you don't have to just take that from me. Instead, I'm happy to say Bill Nye has actually agreed to drive the urgency home at this point by actually doing one of his enjoyable, light-hearted demonstrations. By the end of this century, if temperatures keep rising, the average temperature on Earth could go up another 4 to 8 degrees, Nye said. There are several options to put out the proverbial fire on Earth, Nye explains. A very important, very science-forward message from Bill Nye: the planet is on FCK-ing fire. Needless to say, Bill understands how dire it is that we turn things around for our planet. It's the only one we've got, another person wrote. Not only did Oliver memorably drive home his point about climate change and the Green New Deal, but he also proved that one way to get through to millennials is work with the same science guy who got them interested in the world of science when they were kids.
This post received a score of 31,002, with an upvote ratio of 79%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Bill Nye sounds heated. For context, this is from a segment on Last Week Tonight hosted by John Oliver. I'm sure his anger is genuine regardless.
Yeah, his short, angry explanation of climate change is the joke. Since he's already eloquently describes the problem before so many times.
I am waiting for the deniers who'll say, but he's not a real scientist. Doesn't take a real scientist to see the writing on the wall.
Not a scientist here, I sat through the eye wall of Hurricane Michael. Climate change literally tried to kill me and I couldn't deny if I wanted to.
Hurricanes always existed.
Well, Panama City sure as shit don't exist no more.
First they killed Spring Break, then fall broke Panama City. So climate change _still_ don't exist, huh?
I feel you, Bill. The way science and education is looked down on is disappointing.
The way the public discourse on climate science was manipulated for generations is aggravating.
Disappointing, aggravating? I think you folks are being overly generous. It is downright fucking disgusting. Science these days has to compete with social media opinion pieces extolling the virtues of bleach enemas and activated almonds, and corporations seeking to hide evidence and profit from our collective misery. People only look to science to blame it for its failings and almost never for its overwhelming successes. Opinions, self-interest, feelings and belief are given equal merit to scientific analysis and consensus, which is mind-bogglingly insane.
Trust me, I'm plenty angry, but there's just no productive direction to channel it.
This whole clip was from a Last Week Tonight skit. I can't understand why everyone is losing their minds over a joke. Even if it weren't, Bill Nye probably would be this frustrated with the current situation.
Greater than I can't understand why everyone is losing their minds over a joke. It's shocking to hear and see Bill Nye yell the word fuck. I know it made me do a double take when I watched the episode just now and wasn't expecting it.
The point is that he's addressing an adult audience.
And he's not Mr. Rogers, for fuck's sake.
Soon as I saw this headline in my news feed, below it was a Fox News counter-article on Nye's hysteria. Gotta love it, they can't attack the facts so they just attack the person.
They do this because it makes people pick sides instead of issues, so the rich owners of Fox can keep manipulating the public.
Sometimes I think Rupert Murdoch wants to see the world end before he dies.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.